Welcome to the Hollow Grind. Welcome all. As if one wasn't cool enough, we have three up on the table that will excite and delight.
I want to send him a gift. Maybe a couple of armor plates and a small blade.
These are gifts I would totally want. Here is the trilogy of awesomeness, the Microtech Knives Bounty Hunter series. Get one alone or the trio and you will soon be traversing the galaxy on the hunt. First up, of course, is my favorite of the entire Microtech line, the Combat Troodon model. This bounty hunter is large, beefy, and quite a nasty sight to wield. The slight belly on the Tanto blade really gives it a unique look. Microtech has done an outstanding job at giving these blades a distressed appearance. No two are alike, and think about it. You don't have to worry so much about scratching it yourself. Carry away. The Bounty Hunter Combat Troodon fills large hands quite nicely, but is manageable with smaller hands. The secret is where you seat the tail end in the palm of your hand. Find the right spot and you'll have the leverage needed to deploy this big boy. They really nailed the color scheme and armor plating embossing. You'd almost swear you saw these in the movies. Next in line is the Ultratech model, Microtech's most popular auto knife. These are considered to be the perfect EDC size and come in an almost limitless combination of colors and blade options. The Bounty Hunter Ultratech is also distressed and follows all the same cosmetic points I mentioned on the Combat Troodon. It too has a slight curve on the belly of the Tanto blade and will be more appealing to a wider range of users due to its slender design and lighter weight. The deployment button is easier to push as compared to the Combat Troodon, but is still safe to carry in pocket and can ride almost anywhere on your urban armor. If you're looking for a smaller blade with big options, the Bounty Hunter UTX 85 is a great choice. These have a much smaller chassis than the other two, but the blade is almost as big as the Ultratech. It too has all the Bounty Hunter elements that are expertly crafted. These are gaining as much popularity as its bigger brother, the Ultratech, but are even lighter in pocket. A great option for the person seeking a tough-use blade in a small package. This one has the optional half-serrated Tanto blade that will cut through tougher materials with greater ease. Having the serrated option is extremely useful and considered a must by many in the professional fields. The overall length on the Combat Troodon is just over 9 inches long. The blade is 3 3/4 inches long. The blade steel is L-Max but does vary by run. The overall length on the Ultratech is just under 8.5 inches long. The blade is just under 3.5 inches long, and the steel is L-Max and does vary by run. The UTX 85 overall length is 7.5 inches long. The blade is just under 3 inches long. The steel is L-Max, does vary by run. Here are the blades side by side. The Combat Troodon is much larger and wider than the other two. The blade stock also varies and the spines are ground differently. The tail end glass breaker follows the same pattern with a ball bearing insert just scaled down according to model. The deployment buttons are pretty much identical with the exception of size. Take a look at the chassis side by side. They each have unique elements that scream to be collected. The pocket clips do differ from the Combat Troodon to the others. Love those Bounty Hunter logos. It's pocket time. The UTX 85 will ride almost unnoticed in any pants pocket or inside blazer pocket. They grip well and will disappear in your hand. These are best suited for standard grip, but will work well enough in reverse grip. If you have small hands, these will fit like a glove and will deliver the performance you would expect from a larger OTF blade. Its larger brother, the Ultratech, is a great all-around OTF to pocket. These ride great in your front pants pocket and are always at the ready. They fill most sized hands well and are comfortable in any orientation of grip. They're a little heavier than the 85s, but not too much, and have an arguably perfect size blade for EDC use. Look out, here comes the master of them all, the Combat Troodon. These are full-sized, ready for anything blades that will deliver excellent performance and will stand up to some serious work. My large hands wrap around this model well, and it will lock into all grips with authority. The pocket clip grips really well and is a bit longer than the other models.
Pulling this blade out will be considered an act of war.
What great fun this was. We hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please join us on Instagram and Facebook, and don't forget to use your Save10 discount code for a discount on most items during checkout on our website. Thanks again.
We'll see you next time, Rebel Scum.